Hey guys.
Welcome! Today we are doing a little bit of grilling, taking you back to Athens. We are going to do our best to recreate souvlaki.
One of our favorite meals when we were in Europe. Took us a while to find, and we're going to try and recreate to our best abilities.
Souvlaki is a very traditional Greek street food. Souvlaki is basically how it's cooked on a stick. That's what souvlaki is.
Souvlaki comes from the Greek word of souvla, hope I'm saying that correctly, which basically just means to skewer something. And as you can see, we are outside at our apartment complex. It's a nice sunny day. Everyone's enjoying the nice warm weather. We're gonna get some grilling done here, and then we also have all the other necessary ingredients to have a bomb souvlaki. Our month of veganism has ended, hence why we are getting down on some souvlaki. Like I said, it was one of our most favorite meals that we had while we were in all of Europe. So many different flavors come through on this dish. We got Alex whipping up the ground beef.
Actually, it's ground sirloin, but what I did to it was I just added some traditional souvlaki seasoning. My traditional souvlaki seasoning consisted of salt and pepper, oregano, cumin, paprika, and garlic powder, and then a little bit of thyme as well. I did add a little bit of olive oil just to create a little bit more fat content, because as we all know, the more fat, the more flavor.
So when we were looking up souvlaki recipes, we noticed that a lot of them had like kind of cubed cuts of meat. And when we were in Athens, it didn't seem like they were cubes. It seemed like more of like ground meat with all the fat and the actual meat mixed together. So that's what we're going for here. We're not sure if that's the traditional way of doing it. We are reaching out to our fellow friends there in Athens to see what the best way to cook souvlaki is.
Unfortunately, it's past 11 o'clock p.m. in Greece right now, so we imagine they're probably sleeping.
Yeah.
We're cooking these on high heat. As you can see, I had big chunks of meat, but I kind of spread it out to kind of make it a little bit thinner so they cook evenly. They will have a tiny bit of pink in there, but I mean, we're going for a little bit of a char on the outside because that's what gives it texture, that's what gives it the crunchiness and the charbroil flames. That's what gives it a lot of flavor. So that's kind of what I'm looking for on the outside. But as far as inside, we're trying to get moist, we're trying to get flavorful. Because it's so thin though, that I spread it out throughout the stick, it may cook thoroughly all the way through. So we'll see. Alrighty, so these first couple here feel pretty good. Go ahead and take those off.
So I just cut up some of the souvlaki that we have here, some of the kebabi. I have a feeling that it's not ground beef after cutting it. But after cutting it, it doesn't really look or feel the same. We just took them off the skewers and we'll go ahead and cut them up. We also have this tzatziki.
In the tzatziki sauce, it's just Greek yogurt. I put in a little bit of lemon zest in there, some lemon juice, salt, pepper, dill, garlic, de-seeded a cucumber, and then shaved it and wrung out all the water, and that is also in there as well.
Awesome, so we got everything here for a traditional souvlaki. We're gonna go ahead and give it a try.
Woo. Guys, look at this. Isn't that just the cutest little thing you've ever seen? You ready to try this?
I am ready. I just hope it lives up to
what we had in Athens.
Yeah.
Moment of truth right here.
Meow. I'm not quite sure how they do it in Athens, but the meat that we have here is a lot meatier. There's not as much fattiness to it as what we had in Athens.
It's leaner.
Yeah. So when we were in Athens, the meat was like so...
It was like light and fluffy almost.
Yeah, really light and really fluffy.
It is good, but it's not exactly what you said. It's not as light. And I feel like we are missing a little bit of the tenderization, so we're missing that fat component that we found in Athens. The tzatziki is a little bit different, but they are pros over there in Greece. The meat does make a total difference. And this is good, but it's just got that bite that it just doesn't compare at all.
It's almost like in Athens, the meat was melting in our mouth.
Yeah.
And here we have to chew it. Everything's kind of there, just the meat doesn't really relate to what we had in Athens.
Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to, is just the meat is a little bit different. This would be a good meal. I think people would be impressed if we cooked this for like a picnic or something. Very nice summer meal, real light, and overall just really good. It's good food. Greeks know what they're doing over there.
You're getting a lot of different flavors in this dish. All right, that's gonna do it for us this episode.
Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and be sure to check out the blog at alexanddenise.com. See you later.
How did they do that meat?
I don't know, it's really incredible. It was like light and airy and fluffy. I gotta know.